Hey everyone, Danielle here, coming back with some thoughts on building belief. So, belief is something that I didn't really understand when I started coaching. I hit Emerald right out of the gate. It wasn't hard for me. Things came pretty easy my first month. I hit Success Club. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was like, well, this must work. I mean, I'm pretty successful at it. To be honest, I wasn't putting in the work. I was messaging people and talking to my friends about it, but I wasn't truly devoted to what I was doing, how I was doing it, or why I was doing it. And for me, this was because I didn't take personal development seriously. And the number one thing I will say is if you do not have belief in yourself, first and foremost, and any goal you set out for yourself, how are you going to build belief in your challengers? How are you going to build belief in your coaches? How are you going to build belief that you are going to create success no matter what obstacle comes your way? You're not. It's going to always hold you back. So how do we build this belief? How do we get from that mindset of, oh, this is easy, to no matter what comes my way, I'm going to do it, no matter what? So that starts with personal development. And you hear this over and over and over again. You probably might think, I don't need to take this seriously. It's a waste of time. It's not. And that's coming from the biggest skeptic starting out as a coach. I mean, I really didn't do personal development. I didn't have time. I was working full time, studying for architecture licensing exams, trying to eat healthy, trying to get my workout in. How could I possibly have time for one more thing? It was an easy, cut it out of my schedule, and oh well, I don't need it, right? Wrong. After that first month of success, I did not hit Success Club for another 4 months. Why was that? It was because I didn't have the belief. I didn't have the work of myself to back up what I was doing. How can you be a good coach in leading people that have been plagued with obstacles, challenges, and defeats if you don't believe in yourself that you can overcome those obstacles, challenges, and defeats? It's not going to work. You have to master your mindset and really, truly dig deep. And don't do personal development that doesn't affect you or you're not moved by when you read it. If you open a book or listen to a podcast and it's not speaking to you, turn it off and go to the next one. It's totally okay. But you have to do these small, continuous, consistent behaviors, 10 to 15 minutes a day, every single day of the year, 365 days a year. No excuses. I don't care if you're on vacation. I don't care if you break your leg. I don't care if you have kids at home that are sick. If you are serious about being a coach and growing this business as any substantial income or team or success, you have to have the belief that you can get there. And that starts with personal development. Don't do what I did. Don't just go 2 feet in and think, oh, I've got this. I don't need this extra little tidbit. You need every single one of those 3 vital behaviors, and they're there for a reason. They're there because they're proven. The millionaires in the Millionaire Club have done them before, and they've set out these guidelines for you to succeed. So if you choose to ignore it, you're choosing to ignore success, quite frankly, and you're doing a disservice to your challengers and coaches. Because when your mindset's not right, how can you guide someone else to build that belief? So the biggest thing I would say is really just internally immersing yourself. If you are struggling with conversations or objections, get on and listen to every single National Wake Up Call you can find. Search the top coaches on Google or YouTube and find what they have to say about it, because they've obviously mastered it. They know how belief is going to carry you through those times when people tell you no 50 times in a row. It's going to carry you through when your challenger is saying this program sucks, it's not working. It's going to carry you through when you're not seeing your own personal goals being hit. Because when I sat down and wrote out my goals in the end of December 2014, I said, I'm drawing the line in the sand. This is what I believe is going to happen in January, and this is how I'm going to make it happen. And every single month since, it's happened. I've raised the bar a little bit higher, I've gone the extra mile, and I've proven to myself that if I believe it, I can achieve it. So I always tell my coaches, if you dream it, believe it, and go achieve it. Because no matter what you think or what other people tell you or how those negative people bring you down, if you believe it internally, there is no other obstacle that will stand in your way. If you're on July 31st at 11 p.m. and you're at Success Club 5, you can get, or you're at Success Club 4, you can get to 5. You just have to mentally shift your mindset and say, I'm doing this. I'm reaching out to 10, 20, 30 people. I'm going to make it happen. And there has been times where my success partner and I have done this. We've sat on there a Sunday night at 9 o'clock, and both of us were 2 Success Club points away from hitting Success Club. We sat on FaceTime. We said, all right, this is what we're going to do. 10 follow-ups, go. Check back in. All right, how'd that go? All right, what do I say? How do I approach this? And, that's a whole nother conversation of how to use your Success Club partner. But it's so true. If you hold yourself back by not believing and by doing personal development, that's on you. I don't want to hear you crying that you're not seeing success, because it starts with your mindset and where you are. So I hope it wasn't too harsh, but I really, truly speak from my heart, because I've been there and I've struggled through it. And I realized, you know what? I wasn't doing my end of the deal. So how could I complain about something that I wasn't putting in the work for? So I hope you learn from this. Don't make the same mistakes I did, and fit in that 10 to 15 minutes no matter what else is going in your life. You can do it. Remember, dream it, believe it, and achieve it. Have a great day.